Tour Challenge again. Alright, let's jump in and Mr. Bellamy had an this one, I believe he was if I'm not mistaken, which is very damn impressive. So we are gonna not only to beat the rest of the field, but to tie Mr. Bellamy, because I believe the field had very solid.
Hello and welcome to the PGA Tour opener for the season. I'm Luke Elvey, joined alongside, as always, John McCarthy. And John, always love the first event, particularly for a rookie. Their excitement and anticipation is magnified.
And I guess, there's got to be an immense amount of work that goes into this just to get them to this level. What kind of extra skills do they need to play at this kind of high level with this incredible field that they have here today?
Well, of course, the depth of talent gets even greater. We're against the world's best right here. But the one thing that they need to maintain is what they did to get here is what they need to continue. No point changing the plan now that you've made it to the big stage.
Right.
If you're good enough to be a PGA Tour pro, well, that's what got you here. Keep it going. Just improve your weaknesses and play to your strengths.
And just kind of, and just keep that trust your game, and kind of go with that flow and try to ride that out.
Absolutely. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself and think about all the big money on offer and what could happen if you win. It's just stick to the processes and let the outcomes take care of themselves.
Great. Well, that's a great way to kick this event off, and let's check back in after 9 holes, and we'll see how this golfer's faring then. How's that
So we do.
Looking forward to seeing the action.
And starting today's round off,
a little bit of
par.
Lynchburg, Tennessee apple juice I'm having.
Par 4. And this shot's looking promising. And this next shot is setting up below the hole. And this is a 4-iron.
Oh, definitely should have gone with the 3. That's not too bad.
And I think he will like that. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup.
Ooh,
that would have been good. And this
just
one's
making
for par.
4 decisions already on my part.
And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And setting up for this next tee off. Wind could be an issue here. Let's see. Going with the 8-iron. And he's on the green. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And this one looks about 4 feet.
A lot of silly decisions already.
And that one drops for par. And after that hole, he will stay at even par.
Definitely have to do
Teeing
something
off
about
on
this.
par 5.
Get ourselves back in the game somehow.
And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 200 yards to the pin. Going with the 4-iron here. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here.
Yes.
Putt drops for eagle.
And we pick up a nice eagle, so we are...
And for our leader on the board
kind of
today,
back on track
600
now.
par is their score. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. I think we'll find some fairway here.
Oh,
This
that
could be
moved
good.
way
Heading
more
for the
than I
green
thought.
here. All right,
Okay,
and the putter's
we're
coming
on with
up
the
now.
look.
11 feet to the cup. And that one goes in for the bird. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And he's probably going to
Definitely
like
should
that.
have dug off
And
with
this
that.
putt is for birdie. Oh, and
That's all
just
right, we'll pick up
doesn't
the par.
want to try. And this one's for par. And after that hole, they're going to stay right where they are in 8th place in the standings. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. I think he'll be happy with that. From here, it's about 100 yards to the pin.
100 yards. That's way too much, so we're going to almost completely deal off this into that wind. Fairly clean
Score's
strike.
looking pretty good. And about 7 feet to go here.
Nasty little putt.
For the birdie.
But we do pick up a birdie, so we...
And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And
Moving
he's
along
currently
fairly
tied
nicely at
for
the moment.
4th place on the leaderboard. And just absolutely pounded this drive. And about 190 yards to the pin. And here's the 6-iron.
That should be half decent.
Okay, hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And the putt drops.
And the eagle has landed.
And after that one, he will share the top spot on the leaderboard. And now the 9th hole.
That could be in the rough. First cut.
I can't see him being very happy about that. And I think he will like that. And this for the birdie.
Ooh, nasty little one again. I love giving these nasty little ones.
And a good putt.
But we pick up the bird.
Luke, he's finished the front 9 and he's wound up in a pretty favorable spot, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they're trying to win the championship.
Thank you, Luke. Now let's get back into the action here at the 10th.
Going to deal off this a bit.
Going
Oh,
with the 4
crap.
iron here.
Actually,
And heading for the green.
alright, that isn't too bad. Oh, I've definitely left myself a lot longer than I would have liked.
And about 8 feet to the cup from here.
And it's nasty too.
And that putt drops
But
on
we
in
do
for
get
par.
the par.
And sitting at 7 under for the day after that one. And moving on to the 11th hole. And I think he will be happy with that. From 170 yards out.
170. Oh crap. Soon as I hit that fast. You couldn't have rolled off?
This putt's for birdie.
That's going to be nowhere near the hole. Actually, it would have checked up, wouldn't have been too bad. So we
15 feet away here.
One would imagine, looking at a bogey here.
Oh, that was very close. And this putt's right around 2 feet.
Alright, so that drops us back to 6 under.
And unfortunately, he falls out of first after that one. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And this drive is just incredibly powerful.
Hoping I've given myself
And
enough
about
space.
215 yards out from here.
Oh, you prick.
I think that's the 4 iron.
too bad.
Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. And ladies and gentlemen, the eagle has landed.
And we do get a nice little eagle.
And that's going to put him into the lead. And now, the 13th hole.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I think you'll like that. And about 12 feet from the cup. And that one goes for birdie. And after that hole currently sitting at 9 under par. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. And going with the 7-iron on this one.
That might be a... Oh, nasty bounce.
Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. Ooh, and just inches away.
That's fine for a little tappy tap tap.
And tapping in for the par. And after that one, he's still tied for the top. And setting up now on the 15th. I think this one's going to find the fairway. From about 135 yards out. Going with the 9-iron here.
Crap. Every time I go to play a good shot, I end up hitting up fast.
Well, you'll
God
probably like that.
damn it.
And this is for birdie.
Let's see. That'll do.
And for the par. And the putt will drop. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee-off.
Definitely looking to at least get another birdie here somewhere, hopefully.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From 145 yards out.
145.
Going with the 8-iron here. All right, and he's on the green now. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. Ooh,
Oh!
that was very close.
That
tapping in
was
par.
painful.
And 9 under is the score after that hole. And let's see what the 17th has in store.
Well, this is the one where I've got to get the bird I need.
It's looking like it's heading into the fairway.
Oh, crap.
Well, it looks like this might be heading for some trouble. This one's about 8 feet. And that putt will drop for birdie. And 10 under is the score after that hole. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 18th hole. Phenomenal power on that one. Okay, and from 125 yards out.
I actually reckon Sandy's a go here.
This is going towards the green here. And this next putt for a final round score of 61. Ooh, and that was very close. And about 4 feet from the cup. And a decent putt. And he's done it, Luke. He proved himself today, and he has played well enough to become the winner of this event.
Oh, you can see the elation on his face. What a performance. He deserved the victory right from the get-go. But this will do a lot for his confidence. I look for him to have a huge season from here on
So
in.
we do,
Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you enjoyed today's coverage.
really match. And, also topple Mr. Bellamy's score, which is unusual. And I'm trying to remember what Mr. Bellamy had here. I think he shot fairly solid here too, remember?
Hello everyone, a great event to be playing in. It's the Champions Invitational. My name is Luke Elvey, alongside me as today's action to you. And John, our player, has moved from the practice tee to the first hole. I'm sure they're excited to get underway. Take them through how to play this opening hole.
Well, Luke, it's a beautiful course here at Faxon Park, and this first hole, par 4, is no different. There's water to the left as the fairway gets cut in two. If you play up the right, I think most people will, you can get a slightly better view of that green, which is flanked by bunkers to the right and left. Let's see how this one goes.
Thanks, John. Conditions are right for scoring, so let's see if they can go low.
This one's looking good.
Oh, a little bit too much.
And this one's for birdie. Yeah, that one's right in the cup. And starting today's round off at 1 under par. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with
oh,
the
that's
3 iron.
gone. And I do believe that Mr. Bellamy did get a 3 under
And
on this course.
not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Bit too much club on that one.
I reckon the gap might even be too much. Ooh.
And to save the par.
Nasty little putt.
And that one will drop. And our score to beat is 6 under par. That's where our
But we
lead
do
is.
scramble to par, so...
And now the 3rd hole tee off.
Oh, crap. Actually, that's not too bad. Gotta believe flops to go here. Definitely don't want to give it too much room. And that's going to run for a mile because it's fast. Actually, that's quite long.
This is about a 4-footer. And that one will go for birdie. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. All right, here's the 4th hole. And this is looking fairway bound.
You're kidding.
And sorry to mislead you folks, but I did not see that going into the rough. And this is going right towards the hazard.
There is no way known. So it looks like we are dropping
About 16 feet
our
to
2
the cup
shots
from
here,
here.
folks.
And this one's
To
about
go
4
back
feet
to
from the cup.
Even par.
And that one will drop. And after that hole, that's going to put him up to even par. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. And I think he's going to like that. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And this for the birdie. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And moving on to the 6th. Going with the 6 iron.
And of course. That's all right.
Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. I think the wind got hold of that shot. And with a tap, they'll get a par. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, so far so good for this one. And about 220 yards away. And here's a hybrid shot.
And we get a crappy bounce.
Unlucky on that approach shot. Really nice shot out of the sand. I'm thinking par is going to be next. We're up for par. And our leader in the score to beat currently 7 under par. And now the 8th hole. Oh, well, this is an insanely powerful drive off the tee here, folks.
Definitely hoping for another bird here.
And he will like that.
And
I think he's going to
we
like that.
choked on that too.
This one's looking like around 16 feet or so.
Let's see.
Oh, that was close. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And no change in the standings after that hole. Okay, and on to the 9th.
Just really crappy winds, which ain't helping. And that's in the water.
Well, this one's looking like it's
Oh,
finding
no.
the fairway.
First cut, not too
And I
bad.
kind of wish I was right on that one, but that shot actually ended up in the rough. I think he'll like that. And
Yeah,
this
what a
for
surprise
the
when
birdie.
you stuff all.
Ooh, and it just misses. And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. Okay, Luke, you've been keeping an eye on things from your vantage point. What's happening out there today?
Well, they got off to a rough start, John, but pars in their last 3 holes of that outward half has certainly set the tone for improvement on that second 9.
Thanks, Luke. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. From 115 yards out.
And of course we caught a slope.
And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this is about 27 feet out. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And as we look at the board, our leader is currently sitting at 9 under. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Yeah, why not?
And he'll be happy with that. From here, 33 feet to go. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And let's see what the 12th has in store. Going with the 6 iron. And about 9 feet to go here. And just missing. And for the par.
And just not thinking anything at the moment.
And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. I think he'll like that. From 140 yards out. Going with the 9 iron. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this one's for birdie. And it just doesn't drop. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole.
Definitely.
And now the 14th hole. And nothing wrong with that shot. Nothing wrong with that. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. Solid putt. And as we look at the scoreboard, our leader is currently having a round of 9 under par. And moving on to the 15th here. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. From here, 190 yards to the pin. And this is a 4 iron.
Come on.
I think you'll like that. And about 14 feet away here. Oh goodness, that was almost in. This puts about 3 feet away. And that one will drop for par. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. And now teeing off on this par 4. And a promising looking shot here. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And 3 under for the day after that one. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. "16 feet away. Oh.
Come on.
This putt's about 3 feet away. Sitting at 3 under for the day after that.
Really bad reel when I'm missing stuff.
And ladies and gentlemen, he's finally here, the final hole, and he's 6 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From here, about 190 yards.
Crap.
Going with the 4 iron here.
Come on, check up.
Okay, he's putting now. And if this drops, that's... Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And this putt's for par. And that putt drops. And Luke, as this one comes to an end, they did pretty well out there today. I saw some great shots, and I also saw a few mistakes.
And that's why they ended up inside the top 20. It would have been a
Try
higher
Mr.
finish if
Bellamy.
they executed just a little bit better, but still a quality outcome. Well, sadly, that's all we got time for today. See you next time.
3 under, so... Give me 2 secs, guys. Just going to grab a drink and I'll be back. And I am back, guys. Let's jump into this. And I think Mr. Bellamy had a very solid round on this course, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was this one.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. My name is Luke Elvey and alongside me as always is John McCarthy. We're anticipating a great day. Can't wait to see what unfolds.
Hello, Luke. Glad to be here. How about we kick things off with a little bit about this course? What can we look forward to here today? It's absolutely gorgeous.
TPC Sutherland's finish is full of so much excitement and drama. In fact, 15 is a drivable par 4 where eagles on the table. So is 16. It's a risk-reward par 5. You can get there with a mid-iron with a great drive, but there's water at the front of the green. And then 17, a fabulous par 3, downhill with water all the way to the left. If you're hitting the ball flush down the stretch, you're a big chance to win here.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you later on.
Definitely a poor shot.
And this putt could save par.
And I believe Mr. Bellamy finished, I think it was 5 or 6 over on this one, so...
And a nice putt.
We do open with a par.
And starting today's round off at even par. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. He's got to be pleased with that.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Okay, dude.
Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. Ooh, that looked good.
Okay, buddy.
This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And he's probably going to like that. And 195 yards to the pin from here. Going with the 4-iron here.
They really need to fix their wins up in this. I had 13k
hitting
wins
this
in
par
half
5
the
and
time,
2.
so.
That's some fine club work out there. And this putt is for birdie. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And teeing off on this par 4. And look at the distance on this. About 100 yards to the pin. Oh, this is definitely heading towards the green. And he is on. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and that one's very, very close.
Nothing.
This putt is for par. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. And here's an 8-iron.
And that 8 hardly moves.
All right, and he's on. From here, that's about 10 feet away. For the bird. And after that hole, 2 under. And he's also tied for 5th up on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4. And this shot's looking promising. From here, 110 yards to the pin.
110. And that's going to go with it all the way. Look at that crap.
And nothing wrong with that shot.
And we weren't actually
And
too bad
now
for
from
distance.
15. Oh my gracious, that was close. This one looks about 4 feet. And that putt drops for par. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And he's also tied for 7th on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 100 yards to the pin from here.
Actually, you know what? I reckon I'd deal off this and we're good.
And this is looking a bit long, I think. Well, it turns out that one's safely on. And this putt's for birdie. And a decent little putt there. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And he's tied for 3rd place. And teeing off on this par 3.
Oh,
It's a
you're
3-iron.
kidding.
This shot may be a bit long, folks.
No way, no. I've really got to get that 5 into me bag.
And this putt to save par. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And about 11 feet to go here. Oh, that was so close.
Here's our nice.
And this for
Local
the
boy.
double bogey. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And our leader is currently on top at a score of 4 under par. And now setting up for this par 5. Oh, this one's looking pretty good.
Sorry guys, for some reason my control ain't actually charging while it's being used. No idea why. There is no way that was a
And about 14 feet to the cup. Oh my goodness, just missed. And this for the par. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And as we finish the front nine, let's check in with Luke Alvey. Luke, what's happening up there on the leaderboard?
With the lead currently at 6 under, there's a chance for a player to make a move here today, John.
This one's looking like it's in the fairway.
Got to start checking the clubs. Could have given myself a much
About 100
better
yards
and
to the
easier
pin
shot
from
in
here.
had I checked.
And I think he will like that. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway.
I think that's going to find it rough, actually.
From here, it's about 100 yards to the pin. And the shot's looking pretty good.
And that wind literally did nothing.
Okay, and he's on the green now. Setting up about 12 feet away. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that hole, 3 under on the day. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. Okay, moving on to the 12th. think we'll find some fairway here. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. This one's heading for the green. And with that, he is on the dance floor. This putt's for birdie. This one's about 6 feet away. And that one drops for par. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And time for the 13th here. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. This putt's about a 2-footer. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. And with that, he's on the green. And this is for birdie. And that putt will drop. And after that one, 5 under for the day. And he's currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face. And he now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And setting up for the par 5 hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From here, 220 to the pin.
Yeah, knew that
Poor luck on that approach shot.
That's all I really had.
I'm assuming the wind was a factor in that.
The other one was getting there. And you are kidding.
This one's about 7 feet away. Ooh, inches away. And this for the bogey. And moving down on the leaderboard and into second place after that hole. And number 17. And this putt is for birdie. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And with that, he will move into a tie for first. And he's going to like that. Teeing it up here on the 18th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
We're in a fairly decent spot at the moment.
And from 160 yards out.
Just gonna take off this.
Going with the 8-iron. Okay, he is on. And this next putt is for a final round score of 64. For the birdie.
And we finished.
And he's done it, folks. You are now looking at the Shriners Hospital for Children Open champion.
This will be a great victory on their resume. To win anywhere is a big deal, but right here in Las Vegas at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open, top victory this one. Well, that's going to do it.
Well, guys, that's it for this live stream. I will be back in a little bit. I've just got some stuff to do. I'll catch you all shortly.